Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Starladder Season 9, day number 23. It's the European region. Of course, I'm LDFB on the summit, and we will be casting MYM versus TR, our second of 3 matches for the day. The draft's underway, so we're not going to waste any time, won't mince any words. We'll just look quickly at the two teams' profiles, and then we will hop ourselves inside the draft. So, MYM going to be on the Radiant side, and they are 3-7. And did I have Power Rangers? I think I just tweeted that Power Rangers was playing, but it's not Power Rangers. I'm an idiot. It's the Retry, who are 1-9. PGG and company, they've really struggled. But yeah, without any further ado, the draft's underway. Let's just hop right into it. So we'll go ahead and we'll hide our title. We will show our in-game overlay. And the Retry are on the Diner side. Indeed, I'm going to fix that tweet real quick, because I am not a smart man. This is where I just copy Valat's tweet. Let's see. I love stealing Valet's tweets. He makes it easy for us here. And, second game of Starladder TV Europe. Day 23 is live. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I'm a one-man operation here, so I don't have someone to fill space while I'm fixing this, but don't want to be spreading inaccurate information. Alright, so, the Retry 1-9. Not looking good. Meet Your Makers 3-7. Also, not looking so hot. Both teams pretty much out of the running for the playoffs. At this point, it is... Well, the Retry definitely are. MYM pretty much eliminated as well. At this point, both teams mostly fighting for pride and also to see if they can stay around for next season in the Star Series, because there will be relegation matches. Not every team is guaranteed to advance. But with that being said, we go through the draft now. So, first overall pick, Ancient Apparition. The bans, no Naga ban. So MYM picks that up right away. And interestingly, there's no Centaur ban. That hero hasn't been getting a lot of bans, but I feel he's pretty close to ban-worthy. He definitely has been in China, and he's been pretty effective in Europe as well. Teams have started to pick up on him, probably watching some of the Chinese teams use him effectively and realize the strength of the hero. Ice Ice Ice, in particular, best Centaur universe. Well, definitely one of the best. So the Retry go Ancient Apparition, first overall pick. Then they go back for a Prophet. Very strong pickup lineup, or pick-off so far. They'll ban out Disruptor, one of the better heroes, just to kind of deal with the Prophet's ganks, also to gank a Morphlane, and then that will open the way for them to go into the Morph. They pick up the Rubik, they pick up a Morph, and Meet Your Makers, just not a whole lot of proper lockdown for the Morphling. They'll have the Blink Burrow Strike, maybe the Blink Stomp. They've got, like, the net, but you can still waveform out of that, you can still replicate out of that. What they don't have is, like, a really good silence. They have not gone for a Doom. Maybe they will with this last pick. But I feel MYM overall is a bit lacking on proper crowd control to really deal with the Morphling. And if they don't want to actually... If they don't want to directly gank him, then they need to be planning on forcing the fights. But they ban Death Prophet, a hero who is quite good at in those forcing the fight scenarios, so they may have something else up their sleeves here. The one other option is to rat and just go for the ultra-farmed Unicorn Naga. And that may be what MYM looks to do here. Just get the Radiance Naga and just look to win it late game. Just farm, farm, farm until you've got 6 slots. You'll have your buyback Boots of Travel. In a farm war, Morphling by himself will not keep up. It's just not going to happen. But that's where the Retry do have Nature's Prophet. They've got Ancient Apparition, a support who scales quite well. Even Rubik, who can use the farm. So potentially... the Retry have some decent late game as well. We'll see. I think it'll more come down to this execution. How are the lanes going to develop here? MYM, it should be an off-lane Centaur. Definitely a solo Centaur, and quite possibly off-lane. It could well be a solo mid-Naga, and then a tri-lane Dazzle Sandcane. It could also be a tri-lane Naga, and then something else for the mid-lane. And now they go into a Nyx Assassin. So, well... it could even be a solo mid-Dazzle, maybe. Well, MYM run a solo mid-Dazzle here. That's the other possibility. It's not very common, but it does happen. The thing is, what the Retry could do is they could run Morph mid. And nothing that MYM has beats Morph mid. But they'll run Panda. So they'll get a big team fight controller. It'll be the Panda mid, Nubik on the Morphling going safe lane, PGG the off-lane Prophet, and then your supports, Ancient Apparition, Rubik, defensive tri-lane. That'll be what the Retry look to do with their lanes. As for MYM... it's really hard to say. Well, Crit's going to snap up the Dazzle here. So Link playing Sand King. Link the stand-in. Used to be one of the more popular European streamers. He took a long break. Has not really been seen much since then. So, alright, let's hop ourselves inside the game, guys. This is going to be our second of 3 Starladder Europe matches for the day. Later today, we've got some of your North American tie-break matches to decide who the 4th and final team who goes into the Starladder, not North America, Starladder America playoffs will be. We've already got EG, Revenge, and who's the 3rd one? I think Dog. Has Dog already qualified? I can't remember. This is embarrassing. I'll research it if I end up casting those games later today. Not sure if I will be yet, but, well, for now, it's all about Europe, and it will actually be Unicorn handling the Centaur. Interesting. Unicorn on the Centaur. We've got Link playing the Sand Cane, and he will be playing support. Link, known more for his carry play crit on the support Dazzle. That does put Rise onto the Naga. We'll be going mid, rushing the bottle, rushing the Radiance, most likely. Ace, your off-lane Nyx. By the way, I do want to point out, really smart build from Ace. If you're going off-lane as Nyx, or just to the side lane in general, as a solo, you don't want to buy the Poor Man's Shield first. You just buy 1 Slippers, you buy the Stout Shield, and you buy Tangos, and then by the time you get to the lane, you have the money for the 2nd Slippers. So it's just a more efficient build. It means you have some regen for the lane with the Tangos. You don't have to ferry yourself regen or steal the courier. Naga's going to need that for bottle crowing, so it's a small touch, but it's a smart adjustment for anyone who wants to be just a little bit more polished on their item builds as that off-lane Naga. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Crit. He almost gets cliffed here. That would have been a first blood if he got cliffed. He's still getting body blocked. These friggin' tree ants. Oh, these plays. Now a wave over the top. Can he skill up Grave in time? He's not even going to bother to skill it. Crit. He could have easily skilled Grave and graved himself there. He might have gone down anyway, but Link was in position with a Burrow Strike very soon. That is just super curious. I don't know. Maybe he's lagging. But for now, it's going to be the off-lane Nyx. The one issue with the thing I was mentioning is if the lane's pushed. If the lane's pushed, obviously you can't get to the side shop, so it's where generally you just want to start there. Like, you'll just wait on the side shop. I guess you miss your block then, but if you know they're going aggressive, it's fine. Speaking of going aggressive, TR, with the first blood on the Morphling, most certainly are. This mid lane will be a farm fest. ZXC and Rise just rushing their bottles as quickly as possible. And look at this just absolute nest of wards here. Sentries everywhere, observers everywhere. I think they may have deward. No, they didn't deward MYM. That's interesting. Maybe just for the Sand King, so that he can't hide inside of Sandstorm. But in fact, they did not deward MYM at all. So bottom lane, the way the lane's going to develop, it's a double melee tri-lane against an Ancient Apparition triple ranged tri-lane. If you're not catching my drift, this is a very bad lane for MYM. Especially give up the first blood. They should not have an easy time here. And then on top of that, there's the artillery support that can come in from PGG. So they're winning mid already. 11 and 2 up on the Panda. Good creep score to start. It's not a huge advantage, but it is an advantage. Their safe lane they should win. Safe lane profit against off lane Nyx. 8 and 2 on PGG. Early Bassi up. Once you get the phase boots, lane is not fun for the Nyx, who will now go and buy his Poor Man's Shield. I think TR should win all 3 lanes, honestly. And that's where MYM will need to look for some rotations. They'll smoke up right now. And they did manage to... They dewarded the Obs, the Sentry, and another Obs. Great warding from MYM here. With 2 Sentries, they take out 3 wards. That's impressive. Also a bit lucky, as there were 2 here. There was a little skirmish over it, but in the end, MYM won. And they need that vision. They'll actually find the Android P now. Oh, there's your stomp, and he will just melt to the Centaur. Gets caught out by the bootsless Sand King. Now your Tranquil Boots up on Centaur. Well, on paper, the triple range tri-lane with Ancient Apparition should win, but you give up a kill like that, things could turn. Well, definitely not quite the level of play that Na'Vi vs. Alliance showed in their series already, but hey, it could still be quality Dota as the game develops, so If you're joining us, guys, this match, more of just a let's see if anyone's getting close to being knocked out of the Star Series. Not really a who's moving on to Kiev kind of match, as neither team is doing very well thus far. But well, with that being said, Rise still farming well mid. He's going to be the big ray of hope for this team. The solo mid Naga was behind on CS earlier, now pulls ahead. And if left unchecked, will have a pretty fast Radiance. He's gone for a slightly unusual build here, though. He's picked... Oh, camera control. Oh, had my fingers on the wrong key, and so I kept on hitting what should have been my down key. I kept on going up. Sorry about that. But, yeah, this is a lot of weight on the Naga's shoulders. And MYM do have some good team fight later on. We'll see Link moving through the river now. He does get spotted out by Screen, who promptly ushers him away from that rune, but it will be a top rune. Regen picked up by the Panda.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just that chilling touch damage. It's only level 1. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't even know if he used it. It might have just been Cold Feet. Yeah, because it is still on cooldown here, so unless he used it a while ago. Unicorn goes in now. A lot of damage to Nubik. Just kills the Morphling, slays him. That should not happen. He was real... I don't even know if he strength morphed at all. If he did, he was really late. I think he might have turned on Agimorph by accident. He's got 500 health. That should not happen. I mean, it is level 1 morph, so it's pretty slow in terms of the shift rate, but even so. Sloppy game. Dazzle not skilling. Grave, Morphling not. Strength morphing quickly. Dying basically solo to a Centaur. Sand King catching a support Rubik out when they had a ward just prior to that. And it was daytime, actually. But yeah, Unicorn, he'll get caught out here. Already the Centaur... Oh my goodness, that should have been an easy kill. If they didn't feed him that solo kill in the Morphling, would have been different. Well, now the game gets a little bit harder for the retry. They had the first blood, but you can kind of see why the team's 1-9. Is just these sloppy miscues after a great start. Not capitalizing on their early advantage. Oh, top lane. Ace, looking for a solo kill here on PGG, who's already picked up his phase boots. He popped them rather prematurely, though. Now Ace goes in. He needs a mana burn here, or a Carapace. Perhaps there's a salve up. PGG's gonna live. The big plays. Please go. Go. Please go gank, he's saying. Please go gank. Leave me alone. I don't want to be laning against this Nyx anymore, and the Nyx will oblige him. He'll go ganking, but we turn our attention towards bottom. Oh, Android P. If he had just walked straight in, he would have gotten that lift off. They might have gotten the kill, but he actually ran to the left just a little bit, causing him to not be in range for the lift. And now they're chasing Nubik here. He has strength morphed a bit more. He's learned his lesson, and he's already started the strength morph. There you go, but this time there's 4 heroes, and it's too much damage. It's only a level 2 morph, not very quick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, another death. They need PGG to get involved. They're offensive tri-laning, and this Prophet has not joined the fights once. Just now he had to go heal, but now he's at full HP. And he should be looking to... It's probably too late at this point, honestly. But he should have been looking to join the tri-lane a bit earlier. Because with 4 heroes there, Chilling Touch Phase Boots Prophet in the lane. And he's had the Phase Boots. He's sitting on 400 gold. He could have turned that lane so hard. You're almost guaranteed to get off those right clicks with the Phase, but... Well, it's too late now. PGG. Not really taking advantage of that tri-lane's potential. They'll pop a Centaur up, and they'll go in bottom. They found Screen out. This will be the death of the Ancient Apparition. MYM. Good, clean pick-off. And the key is that they're just letting Rise 1v1 mid. If you're Rise here, sure you're trading evenly in farm, but you're a Naga, and he's a Panda. So he's got the pressure to get things done. If you just sit here and farm and you get your Radiance and nobody's dying, that's definitely a win for them. They'll be quite happy with that. Even with the 2 stand-ins, MYM making a bit of a comeback here. Gold, experience, going slightly their way, 1,000 gold lead, a 2,000 experience lead, but really the big thing is that they recovered from feeding away a first blood. Crits now hit level 4. He's just not taking points in Grave.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I think it's pretty crazy not to take at least a value point. Sure, it's got really low range, but you can always just Grave yourself with the level 1 Grave. And that frees you up to use all your heals on your allies to maybe get off an extra poison touch. You can dive for kills with it. And you're up against Ancient Apparition. Once he gets ice... Well, What am I talking about once he gets Ice Blast? He's level 3 at 8 minutes. That offensive tri-lane after the first blood just did not work out. Meanwhile, I spill my drink all over the desk. Solo casting's tough, man. Can't even keep my hands moving. No, it's just a slow game right now. The key for MYM, get the Radiance up, don't die on the Naga, and just farm their core items on the supports. Link's already level 7. He started farming the jungle with the level 2 Sandstorm. He actually did go for Arcanes first. Bit unusual, really. Normally, you've got a Nyx who can be building them pretty early. Centaur won't build them, and Naga should not be going for it when she's already got Aquila and Bottle. So I guess it's decent, but it's kind of more for the team than it is for him, because... Oh boy. An emergency. An emergency indeed. If you're just joining us, guys, coming up later today, we will have the Starladder North America tiebreakers, and those matches, let's see, who is playing today? It should be CNB versus EHUG, best of 1, then Liquid versus Osiris, best of 1, and then the 2 losers matches, meaning whoever loses, it's a double limb bracket, all be a 1. So the 2 teams that lose, you play the loser bracket round 1, and then tomorrow we finish out the bracket, I believe. So, let's see. When do the matches start? I believe it's in like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. I'm so useless. I've got too many groups right now. I can't find the schedule. Ah, there we go. Okay, it starts at 3 p.m. my time, and currently it's 10:30, so that is in 4.5 hours, actually. Okay. For those matches Iori will be casting, he'll be joined by PPD, so we'll get some EG insight under their... And I imagine PPD looking at it as a good opportunity to scout the potential opposition. Only 1 team from North America will go to Kiev. Merlini is on vacation. He's heading to San Fran, guys. He'll be back, I think, on Sunday. Something like that. Took the woman, took a break, and cavorted off to the NorCal region. And the chat erupts as I spilled my drink all over myself. Ay, ay, ay. What a day. It's Red Bull, guys. It's not alcohol. Trust me. You would know if I had been drinking. At least that kind. Well, anyway. There's just nothing to talk about here. I don't need... What am I going to talk about? Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to predict who would advance from Europe. I would say Alliance, Empire, Na'Vi, and then out of the remaining teams, it's Sigma, Fnatic, Cloud9, VP. Those are your teams who are likely to be fighting for that last spot. I want to see Cloud9. We haven't actually gotten to see their full roster play on LAN. Have we ever seen them? Oh, we did when they were in China. That's right. When they were speed gaming, Bone 7 went there. They had the full 5-man roster in China, but we haven't seen the full Cloud9 roster at a Western LAN. When they went to the Monster Invitational, they used Demon. Yeah, they used Demon as a stand-in for Bone 7. They used Arteezy as a stand-in for Bone 7 at MLG. So I want to see the full Cloud9 roster on LAN. We've seen Fnatic on LAN. We've seen Sigma on LAN with their full 5-man rosters. I'm rooting for Cloud9, guys. I figured it out. Na'Vi, Alliance, Empire, Cloud9. Put your rares on it. Put your keys on it. You heard it here first. Well, what's going on here in this Na'Vi versus Alliance showdown? Oh, we're unpausing. Okay. Hold that thought. Unpause. I haven't missed anything. Although my camera... What? It got stuck. I took my finger off the left mouse button, and then for some reason the camera was still, the button was still depressed on the computer. Or thought it was, so I kept on moving it. That's weird. Well, crisis averted, boys. We didn't miss anything. And now PGG, he'll back off to the jungle. He'll probably go for the Midas here. Your Panda's got his Blink Dagger. Arcane Boots are up. It's 9 minutes. They have not used a Panda ult. They want to fight soon. This Naga is absolutely free farming. Ryze is at 71 CS, just clearing out wave after wave in the jungle, using the illusions mid. But meanwhile, they're on the move. They'll create some space for the Naga here. PGG will feed again. Never saw that one coming with the illusions. Or with the smoke there, rather.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And he didn't buy his Midas. I don't know. I don't think he had the full gold, but didn't even buy the recipe. I wonder if he's thinking about skipping it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Not PGG's game. This Nyx has been all up in his grill all game long. Now the Blink comes out on Centaur, so they've got some counter initiation here to match the Panda ult. And that's really what I worry about for TR, is what do they have to deal with Song? Oh, bottom lane. They'll go in now. They've won. The fresh Centaur Blink, followed up by the Stampede, secures an easy kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Unicorn's going to blink out. He'll be okay. We'll even force the TP in from the Panda, who's got his ultimate available. They want to find crit here. There's a Blink clap. They'll get that kill. Meanwhile, Link with an Invis is just creating all kinds of space. Still, as mentioned before, Ryze farming both lanes. Lane and jungle, I should say. And now it's going to be Screen. Burrow Strike into Epi. We'll see it now. Epi's coming through, and Screen is probably, almost certainly, is, in fact, dead. Dead as a door now. Meanwhile, bottom, ZXC, he's hiding in the trees, but Ace has spotted him out here. They saw him walk in from this lane ward, and now the Burrow Strike comes through. Will he get off the ultimate? No, the double edge. Just the triple stun from MYM is enough to bring him down. That Panda, he's done nothing this game. Not a single ultimate to his name. Just dying and dying some more. And PGG, it's his turn to die. Not his first turn either. He's been to this rodeo before. Meanwhile, someone just witnessed that multi-kill. And Naga's still farming. 3,400 gold. The Relic's coming soon. Very soon. 3,500 gold. She's been unchecked. This will probably be a 15-minute Radiance. And she hasn't rushed it either. She went Aquila first. She went Bottle first. And she even went for the value Quelling Blade. Already almost 100 CS in 12 minutes. Well, if you let Naga free farm, and you don't have a really good counter, you're going to have a bad time. And this BKB Rush Morphling is not the counter to Radiance Naga. I can tell you that right now. Not going to have the damage to kill her, and can still be burst down, because there's going to be a Blink Dagger soon on the Sand King. They already have the Blink on the Centaur. And if he doesn't get to use that BKB, he's dead. And they've got the initiation to prevent him from using it, so TR are going to look to force some fights here. With the BKB coming to Nubik, they'll have to make something happen before Naga fully comes online. But it's going to be tough against Song. They're just light on disables. They do have a stolen Stampede from Android P, which looks like I missed in the previous engagement. Sorry about that, folks, but they'll push through bottom lane. The Trance gets summoned. It's a double wave, but waiting in the trees is Unicorn and Crit. Trance starts scouting. He'll juke away. Sand King Blink Dagger picked up. Nyx at the ready, but there's a sentry here. It'll probably spot him if he comes in. He'll juke around the tree line, still looking for an opening. Morphling's still scouting. Unicorn's here. He's ready to go in. Nyx has been spotted. Is he going to Carapace and go? He eats a clap to the face. No impale just yet. Prophet ult to fly. Everybody descends bottom. Link will go under cover of Invis for now. And the illusion will get cleaned up. The Replicate's down. The Naga's pushing through mid. Remember, oh, Ryze no TP. This could be bad. The Retry should see he doesn't have a TP and look to force this. In fact, I think that was them TPing. Is there one flying out? Nothing yet. The Courier's still at base. It seems MYM, if they need to sack this tower, are content to sack it. With no Naga TP, they should not look to force it. But already, Ryze has taken the tier 2. I said a 15-minute Radiance. It might even be a 14-minute Radiance. They've got the Epi available. They'll start with the Burrow Strike, though. The Stampede follows up. They lift him up. Where's that Spell Steal? Does not steal the Burrow Strike. Should have stolen the Burrow Strike. Instead goes for Carapace. That was the easiest Burrow Strike steal ever. He Burrow Striked in and didn't stun him. Just lift him and steal. Oh boy. Well, they'll lose the Nyx here. They might lose their Dazzle as well. In fact, they will. It could be a 3 heroes down. Unicorn gets caught out. Can they cancel this TP? No adaptive strike, but they've got the lift. They pull him back in. They'll probably bring him down, but the Radiance is out. It still is 3 heroes dead. Good fight for TR, but is it enough is the question. Oh boy. Link's still here. The tier 1 did fall. Can they take a tier 2 is the question. Oh, I don't know if it matters. Already the creep skipping begins. Illusions in every lane, pushing to the base. All they need to do is get a creep, or rather an illusion behind the wave here. Send one like over here to cut it off, and that's going to be trouble. And remember, for this fight, there is no Panda ult. TR have to be careful. Burrow Strike comes through along with the Epi from Link. He finds the pickoff. It's on the Prophet, though, who promptly buys back. Where is the Shallow Grave crit? What is this build? Not even a single point. Watches his Sand King die beside him. Easily could have lived. Very questionable, I must say. Now the Ancient Apparition ult to fly. Will connect onto Wave over the top onto Ace. Rises during the fight. He doesn't have mana for his ultimate, though, but it won't matter. Blink, crush, and stomp onto Unicorn. Bails him out. Gets the double kill. Turns the fight. What is this Dazzle build? Oh, man. I don't want to flame too hard, but come on. You gotta take a point. You gotta take a point. Well, I think MYM are still in good shape, though. Rise did not die. He joined the fight. He got a lot of experience. And as long as he continues to spread these illusions, although he's getting pinged out from Unicorn because he's not microing them. Unicorn may be saying, I could do better, man. Step it up. But Rise gets the bots now. He'll Riptide through. He'll clear out both waves. The creeps as well as the wave. And now he'll start farming his jungle. So I think they've weathered the storm. They lost 2 towers there. They gave up some kills, but now TR go into the mid game with a Midas Phase Boots Prophet with 1,000 gold and a Morphling with a BKB and Treads. And where's their access to late game? They've got the heroes for it. I just don't think they're going to get the farm. Their Ancient Apparition is only a point booster, which is not too bad, but he's not filthy rich AUI 2000 level either. The Morphling's going like a dirt poor build. It's almost like his goal is to be the poorest Morphling in the history of Dota. But I mean, this build is really good if your team can fight constantly, but the problem is against fast Radiance Naga, you can never really force the fights. Sure, maybe you get a pick off here or there, but can they really kill the Naga? Probably not. And if you're not killing her, then she's pushing in all the lanes. I'll TP out here on Ace.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
He's got a point in grave, guys! Woo! I imagine Crit just got yelled at by his team. And he's like, alright, I'll take a point in grave. I feel like that may have been a team decision, that point in grave.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, Naga's farming, though. She's just pushing in the lanes, farming the enemy woods. Unfortunately, she'll find some golems here. Not really the ideal creeps, but top lane. It's an epicenter from, like, just cut the tail end. But he does bring down screen. They might force out a ZXC ultimate here. There's another Burrow Strike available. He'll be forced to pop it now. Carapace comes from Ace, but it won't matter. He's close to his blink. He won't get it. He goes down. Not bad. All things considered, they'll definitely take that. But the problem is they can't transition into a push. Link will Burrow Strike up to the high ground. I'll TP out. There's just no creeps. Naga already cut the wave back here. There's nothing to push with.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower.
And now the illusions come through mid. PGG pops the ultimate. It's just so hard to transition into a push against Radiance Naga. Like, even after they get the 2 kills top. Sorry, it wasn't 2 kills. It was just the 1 kill, and they forced the blink out from the Sand King. Welcome to all the refugees from the streaming platform that shall not be named. Feel free to use this as your refugee chat. I see somebody was mentioning that, but definitely be sure to watch those games. Na'Vi vs Alliance. Should be a doozy. I'm a little sad I'm casting right now. I am enjoying the games, but you know, this is where you want to be multitasking. I'm pretty sure Valat is watching the game. Oh boy. Oh, they've seen Ace here with the Observer Ward. He went into Vendetta right on top of it, and they've already dropped a sentry. This could be his death. Although he's cutting through the woods, he's playing it a little bit carefully. He sees these supports just parked mid, and he's probably thinking, Well. And they're gonna smoke? They smoke, and he thinks that means it's his chance to go in, but it's not. Oh, the great bait. Is it going to be enough? The song comes out. Rise is going to bail him out. H-Shepard is ult to fly. It will just barely miss. He blinks into the trees. He will survive. Hey, that was close. That was kind of clever from TR. I want to say they smoked in, like, intentionally knowing the Nyx, because they knew the Nyx was nearby. They knew he'd see them smoke. Like, he'd see the animation for it, and just like, okay, I can just go in. They obviously don't know I'm here. Why would they smoke right in my front of me? But they did know. So it's next level, but he lives is the problem. That's the problem. That's Song of the Siren. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Level 2 Epi's ready. Android P. He finds Link, but, well, Link can burrow straight out. He can go into Sandstorm. Do they have a sentry available? No detection. H-Shepard should to fly. Only the debuff comes through. Not a 2-hero impale. Will he get off the Epi? Yes, he will. ZXC. Oh, he gets off the Panda. Oh, what? What? Did not look like that ultimate was going to go off. That was very close. He'll live. But they forced out a Panda ult. Not too bad. The key is really just that Rise is free farming. He's got Manta Gold now. Sure, they're giving up some maybe unnecessary kills. Unicorn's farming well. They've got late game on lock right now. This Morphling, BKB and Yasha. Not gonna out carry a Naga like this unless they take it 50, 60 minutes almost, I want to say. Whoop, sorry about that. Totally missed. He caught the Brewmaster running back to base. Used the ultimate, dropped low. And then found him with the Naga illusion there. My bad, guys. I was actually checking Skype to make sure there are no stream issues. But yeah, overall, things looking still pretty good for MYM. They'll start grouping up top. They've got the Naga ready with the Manta style on the way and 1400 gold. Can pick up a value Vit booster next. Start tanking up a bit. I think just a Heart's still a good build here, even though there's the Enchantment ult to cancel the regen, just raw HP. Good to help make sure she's not going to shatter. There's a lot of magic damage on TR as well. And you're not going to go BKB on Naga. So I think that would be a good choice. Could go Diffusal Blade. See the Panda eggs. This Panda just has not felt very high impact so far, though. 4, 3, and 6, he's had some good pickoffs, but they just have not done anything to shut down the Naga. That continues to be the issue. And they'll find PGG here with the Radiance Illusions at the ready. Easy kills. They'll pop the Centaur ult, give Ace a free way out. A ticket to freedom, and he'll take it. It's surprisingly, Unicorn's kept up here pretty well. He's the second highest farmer at 11k, 12k. And that's because he's 9-1. This Centaur. He's picked up double kills. He picked up the early kills bottom with some good initiation from the Sand King by Link. He's just been all over the place. Ewell Rise will strut towards mid, and this is where TR, it's just a constant infestation. Naga Illusions pushing through mid, pushing through bottom, wards in their jungle. The Retry are just so restricted around the map.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they're going to go now, though. They found Ace out. They lift him up. They pull him back down. He runs the other way, but I think the Cold Feet's going to proc. Just barely doesn't. Doesn't matter, though. The Prophet ultimate enough to secure the kill. Now Rice comes in. He does have a Reaver up. He's getting pretty tanky. He'll send his illusions through the enemy woods. Panda will blink in, claps them, but barely drops them to half, and then realizes he does not want to fight this army of illusions. Rise will rotate towards the pit. This is where MYM could start to think about a Roche attempt. I would like to see a pipe up on Unicorn. Looks like he wants to go Heart first, but that is the one thing the Retry have going for them, is this Ancient Apparition ult. Unfortunately, there's only the point booster. Ags is a long way off. But I'm keeping my eyes on Link here. Looks like he wants to go on top. He'll burrow straight through, but Rubik was waiting. Is he gonna steal the Burrow Strike? Android P hates Burrow Strike. He does not like stealing that spell. I am so confused. Like, he's had so many opportunities to steal it. Well, will he steal it now? Am I crazy? Or has he had like 5 opportunities to steal Burrow Strike and just chosen not to this game? Well, they get the kill, right? So, he's got Mana Burn, I guess it's alright. Not a terrible spell, but I don't know, man. This Dota. This is some weird Dota I've been casting today. But Naga's about to reach critical mass. The heart's coming out now, I believe. Okay, still has to farm it. Has the Vit Booster Gold. And just about has the Recipe Gold. So, now approaching the 25-minute mark. Your Naga sitting at 350 CS. She's bullying supports off the lane. She's forcing TPs out with her illusions while screening to get out in time. Barely escaping.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And what's Morphling got? Almost the Manta. But then the Naga on top of her own Manta has Boots of Travel. So she's got the better boot. She's almost got a heart. And she's got a Radiance. And Morphling's got like a tier 3 item here in the BKB. And Morphling just isn't that good against Naga later on. He can maybe burst the main hero with some help, but as he takes a lot of damage here, won't go down, but he can't deal with the illusion. Doesn't have flat cannon, bouncing glaives like Luna, Medusa split shot. When you're up against Naga, if you want to give her farm, generally you'll want to have some AoE physical damage to bring her down, or just bouncing or splitting damage. Cleave is good too, if you go for your old school Sven carry, but
Dire's top tower is under attack.
this is not really cutting it. Blink, Burrow Strike, the Bash Brothers descend, and PGG just gets completely caught out. I gotta say, it's not fun to be a Prophet at this stage of the game. This is where they kind of need to get more done in the laning stage, because now they get to the mid game and there's just so much good initiation. They can punish that Prophet. He's not even split pushing, really. He shows his head top just for a second. Pays with his life. Look how much work it is, just for a Nubik to bring down a single illusion. And meanwhile, Nyx is on the hunt. 22k net worth. This Naga will be 6-slotted by, like, I want to say the 30 to 33 minute mark or so. Apparently I'm just crazy. Chat is saying I'm just crazy. Rubik had no chances to steal Burrow Strike this game. Well, Unicorn's waiting bottom for now, and PGG could get caught here. There's a blink stop to start it off. The Centaur ult to follow up. Can he bring him down with the Blade Mail? Doing a lot of damage. One more right click. PGG sprouts him, pops the ult. Now needs to run the hell away. The Centaur getting suddenly just beat into a pulp by 5 heroes. PGG's been food this game, and so he looks at him, he's like, oh, a tasty snack, but not so tasty in the end. They'll look for another initiation mid. No, just a Naga. Mirror image. She'll pop the illusions. TP's down bottom now. She'll keep all the lanes pushed in. And it's getting to that point where MYM can just wait for 5 heroes to be up and then take the Roche. They should be able to keep all 3 lanes in now. They can park, like, say, 3-4 heroes in the woods. Constantly D-ward. Naga can push out the other lanes. And PGG just feeds. He TP'd in to farm the enemy woods, but little did he know Rise was coming with the Boots of Travel into his own jungle. Oh, PGG. What a rough game. 0-9. That's kind of what he needs to do. So it's not, I can't even flame him for it. At this stage of the game, he needs to create space, stall for the ultra late game, hope that they can get like a farmed Ancient Apparition with an Ags up, Morphling with 3-4 items, and then PGG maybe gets a Hex. And to do that, he needs to create space, he needs to farm the enemy woods, because he ain't farming his own woods, that's for damn sure, but just somewhat bad luck with Rise rotating through the jungle. And didn't have a TP scroll. I guess that's the one thing you can criticize him for, is he didn't, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Naga still got the net, she's got the song, so maybe could have forced out I guess a net, for what it's worth. Just not a good game to be PGG. That's the bottom line here. Butterfly now comes out, and Naga is 5 slotted. One more item to go. And they'll initiate on top. They found Nubik, and boy, does he melt to that double-edged damage. It really adds up. They'll steal something here. It's a double edge. That's going to be about half of Android P's HP. He does have the 1 point in the spell shield, so take a little less damage. But meanwhile, mid, Ace goes for the initiation. And Shepherdishnaut will fly. Missing on crit, though, and Link's found his way into the trees. He's ready for an initiation here. Has the Blink Burrow Strike. The Epi's available as well. This could end poorly. He's just saying, bait them here. Bait them here, and I'll do the rest. Well, Naga Illusions just start hammering away at the tier 3 mid. And it'll be death by 1,000 cuts from here on out. TR. Just nothing left to do at this point. They'll go in with the initiation for the Rubik. He'll lift and throw the Centaur towards his own team. Oh, this could end poorly. Blink. Impale wildly whiffing. Doesn't hit a thing, but the epicenter connects. They bring down the Rubik. Screen on the way out. Can he TP out in time? He'll successfully escape. Panda gets popped on the backside. Is there Grave from crit? There is. A very timely one as well. And they just start cleaning up the Panda immediately. Suddenly your Centaur on in hot pursuit. Bringing down PGG. Naga's not even fighting. They're winning this game 4v5. No Naga required. PGG. Next on the list. And yeah, Rise just raxing them while it all happens on the backside. Unicorn goes for the 2-hero stomp. He will connect. And then promptly dies. Ace next on the list, but they've taken 2 lanes of Rax. And Rise is just going to look to solo the enemy team. He's got a Butterfly here. He's virtually immune to the physical damage. However, there are some nukes to worry about. But Unicorn's bought back. Boots of Travels rejoins the fight. Almost kills them all. First the Rubik. The gem drops. Will they even bother to pick it up? Like, yeah, we could. We could. I guess we will. That's 2 lanes of Rax. They got the mid. They got the bottom as well. And Iron Shepherdishnaut flies. Really just a stubborn and unyielding effort here from TR, but they'll be yielding soon. MYM will make them bend the knee. There's now an eggs up on your Sand King. 30k net worth on this Naga. That's almost 1,000 gold per minute. Almost 1,000 gold per minute. 31, almost, I guess 32 minutes in, 30k gold. But if she gets a few towers here, feed her a couple of kills, and she might break the 1,000 gold per minute mark. It could be close to, if not a record for Naga, then damn near it. Now they'll find the Panda as well. He's got no ultimate here. He's going to drop a gem on his way out, and now they've got 2 gems. Well done for MYM. But Naga's not keeping up. GG, well played. Well, they know how to take their licks. I'll give the Retry credit for that. And now they get the Ancient Apparition Egg. But the throne falls. It's over for the Retry. 1 in 10. The woes, the struggles continue. The good news is PGG avoids the Melk Award, so he's got that going for him at least, which is nice. But not his day. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Of course, I'm LD of Beyond the Summit. We have one more match coming up before we call it a day. That match will be... Let's see. Oh, hi, I'm LD. I got my order of operations mixed up here. But our final match of the day is going to be Insane versus Rock's Kiss. So, MYM take this one. They're the victors. Our last match of day number 23 is Insane versus Rock's Kiss. Hope to see you guys all here for that. Then coming up in about 4 hours' time, we have Starladder North America tiebreaker matches to decide the final and 4th team who enters the playoffs. Fights with EG, Revenge, and one other team I'm forgetting for that playoff spot. So, the right to go to Kiev. So anyway, we'll take a break here, guys. We'll come back in approximately... Wait, is it really 45 minutes? I think my clock's wrong here. I think it's a bit sooner. But we'll come back in a little bit. We'll have our final match of the day, Insane versus Rock's Kiss. Stay tuned for that.